Matt Campbell when he was an OC at Toledo, and of course Lance Leipold when he was a coach at Buffalo.
Kansas in the white uniforms, Iowa State here at home.
Don't try and win every play or win the game on every play.
Hands it to Carson Hansen, and he bolts through that line for a pickup of 10 on the opening play of the day. More than 700 yards on the season for Hansen. They swing it out to him here on the pass game as well. They love to get him involved in as many ways.
Of course, at that right tackle spot, Tyler Miller, tremendous streak.
This is Hansen once more. He's across midfield, picks up another first down on a pickup of 14.
Well, it's all about gap integrity in this Kansas defense. Not getting it done along that front so far early. I mean, credit.
5 straight games of at least 150 yards on the ground for Iowa State coming in today. Matt Campbell said the run game has been sensational. Give it to Hansen once more. This is his shortest run of the day. 3 runs and 1 pass play to Carson Hansen. He's off the field. Beck slings it near side. That's Ben Bramer, who the defensive coordinator for Kansas, DK McDonald, called the best tight end in the Big 12.
355.
Now he moves out to a tight end spot. Toss. Hansen follows Ikakola that way. Stretching left side. He's got the first down. Drive continues on a 4th down conversion for the Cyclones. Abu Sama is the running back in now as Carson Hansen goes out of the game after picking up the first down. It's a direct snap to him. He keeps the football and surges across the 30 to pick up 4.
But really come up with a lot of great wrinkles on his own.
3rd down. Beck's looking left the whole way. Floats it to the sideline to Bramer. He tiptoes the sideline. It's a first down. 2nd and 8. Beck with a rollout. Left side. Drops it off. Passes complete to Brett Eskelson. Diving towards the pylon. It's a touchdown. What a way to start the day for Iowa State on a 12-play touchdown drive.
Well, this is a great play call here. You're going to see Eskelson come all the way across the formation and impossible to move.
5 wide receivers on 3rd down. It's caught. Levi Wentz moves the chains. And a silencer here.
As a quarterback, got to settle down.
Highshaw, patient run, follows a block, slips through the defense down to the 44. He picks up 5, maybe 6 before Quentin Taylor, the cornerback, is there for the tackle.
Way too many guys out of gaps on that first drive.
Beck has protection, takes the check down near the 40. It's a first down. Carson Hansen shows us again he can be involved in a variety of ways. So he's closing in on 800 rushing yards on the year.
He's the first Iowa State back to do that since Breece Hall about 4 or 5 years ago.
1 more touch for him as he ducks his head down to the 45. This is the #1 team in the Big 12 in 3rd and fewest yards to go on average this season. Hansen out of the backfield in the pass game, tiptoeing the sideline for a first down. Fake the handoff. Beck has time, snaps it to the sideline. It's pulled in just shy of the 20 by Brett Eskelson, who had the touchdown on the opening drive. 2nd and 9. Beck completes. He stays perfect. 8 for 8 today. It's Brett Eskelson inside the 5. And at the start of the 2nd quarter, inside the 5 with a chance to take a 2-touchdown lead. This is Hansen to the right side, leaping towards the pylon or to the goal line. It's a touchdown.
Well, I like the action here in the backfield to go with the reverse out by Rocco Beck.
Time of possession is usually something that Kansas dominates. They're top 5 in the Big 12, but just 3 minutes in that first quarter. Swings it out. Emmanuel Henderson, the Alabama transfer, stays in bounds, and then he got pummeled out of bounds near the 40, but it's 15 yards on the first play to move the chains.
See why they want to get the ball into the hands of a guy like Emmanuel Henderson. That kind of, but a heck of a player.
Yeah, said he never expects anything handed to him. He has earned all of it. LeShawn Williams bursting through that seam across midfield. A couple big plays to open this drive has Kansas in plus territory.
Yeah, and this is an area of the Iowa State defense where you are most likely to see the big yardage given up. time, and having those three safeties, they fit the run a lot of different ways.
Sprays it out to Cam Pickett. He receives a block from one of his fellow wide receivers, and he curls around the corner for a first down.
Just what the doctor ordered. They needed this.
Daniels holds on to it, runs into a wall, spins away, reverses field, cuts up the middle, somehow made something out of that play as he picks up 6.
Bigger, a little bit faster, I should say.
The third string quarterback. Daniel Highshaw bouncing off of a tackle, and he's ripped down at the 24.
Reduces the amount of quality depth you have, guys that can rotate in.
Daniels flips it out. It's caught by Bowden Gruen, the tight end. He's inside the 20. Second and long. Beck snaps it over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Eli Green, the North Dakota State transfer. Third most passing yards in school history, only behind Brock Purdy and Brett Meyer. This time he hands the football off. It's Carson Hansen cutting left side, and he slips down on his own inside the 45. He picks up 15 for another first down.
Well, we talk about the power of Carson Hansen, but I want you to watch the vision and the way that he works your opportunities to break to the outside.
First down. Beck, quick on the trigger, caught. Eskelson planted right away by Saeed Gibbs.
Called the week before, but always around the football.
Misdirection. Sama tried to hop away from one, but he is dropped in the backfield for a loss of 2. That is Blake Harrell who got the penetration into the backfield for Kansas.
Boy, this Kansas defense just looks so much different. Along this defensive front, you see that pre-snap movement once again from Kansas.
Bramer, the tight end, with a direct snap, and there was nothing happening there.
Talk about Kansas. They've been doing that all year long.
55-yard attempt for Kyle Conrady, who's hit one from 63 this season. He got it. Third made field goal of 50-plus this season for the Iowa State kicker.
In one position group, defensive back, it's really tough to replace all those guys.
Daniels fakes once, rolls left, has a lot of space in front of him, tucks the football, follows a block, and he gets crushed out of bounds. Need just 1 yard. Gruen in motion, handoff, Highshaw. Got it. Second effort might have helped him too. He was hit right at the line to gain, but the push gives him an extra yard.
Don't throw with good mechanics. Sometimes those throws are just going to be off.
Second and long. He does complete a pass here. It's the tight end, Bowden Gruen, who's clipped down immediately.
And they shift to a regular eye.
Toss to Hansen. Able to squeeze right through that defense as he
just always wants the football.
He gets it one more time. Charges down near the 30 to bring up third and short.
Big third down.
One more for Hansen. Third consecutive carry to open this drive. He's stacked up by Bengali Kamara. That was Rocco Beck's first incompletion today, by the way. Now he tosses it to Carson Hansen, charging down the sideline, cuts back up the middle, and he's wrapped up inside the 45 on an explosive run.
You know you're getting something done when you get big old James Neal on that last block.
That last one went for 25. This one goes for -2. DJ Withers into the backfield for Kansas. Bowl eligibility on the line. 1 win away from going to a bowl game for the third time in 4 years is Kansas. This is Daniel Highshaw with a cut up the middle and lowers the shoulder. Gets a second push. Continuing down to the 44.
Play a little bit soft on the back end.
They will hand it off to Highshaw. He's got the first down and an explosive run. Physical inside the 35 before he's finally stacked up from Daniel Highshaw.
Oh, we call this the steering wheel, partner. You get that arm turning as you're trying to gain your balance and get back upfield. Tremendous run. And you can see already, early in this drive, Kansas just came out with a different mentality in this second half. But
31 yards on those first 2 carries for Daniel Highshaw after he had just 19 at halftime. Daniels launches into one-on-one coverage to Levi Wentz, who reels it in inside the 5.
See Wentz on the outside. route on the outside, no help over the top.
This is Williams on the ground, right up the middle. It's a touchdown. What a start in this second half for the Jayhawks.
An exclamation point to the drive. Nothing fancy. Just come right up the middle. Break some tackles. Pretty much caught everything.
Beck fakes the toss. He's being chased down by Blake Harold. Gets rid of it on the sideline. It's a first down to Brett Eskelson.
It was getting held.
After a penalty-free first half, they've committed 2 on the first 2 plays. That's flared out to Carson Hansen. His 4th catch out of the backfield, and he gets a lot of that penalty yardage back.
He was definitely injured and off the field, not putting a lot of weight on that right leg.
So he checks out of the game. Rocco Beck trying to escape pressure, and he is dropped in the backfield by Trey Lathan. It's a 3rd and 11. Beck scans, fires, one-on-one coverage on the sideline. It's pulled in. Chase Sowell reels it in on a 3rd and long.
Well, they brought the pressure, but Rocco Beck able to stay poised and deliver a strike downfield, and we're going to see Saeed Gibbs once again on the cover.
Second down, it's a handoff to Abu Sama, charging down to the 22. He makes it 3rd and short. It's Trey Lathan who's in on his 2nd play of this drive. Beck fakes the handoff, floats it to the end zone. Touchdown, Brett Eskelson, 2nd of the day.
Mauser, the offensive coordinator, but tremendous execution. Watch, they're going to make it look like he's going to block. Make it look like a run, so he moves to the center of the field, and then he heads back to the outside. And Saeed Gibbs, once again, looking to get there, and that's a form of the gritty.
What about running backs? Are you guys good actors?
I mean, good actors, smart, good looking.
I asked the wrong question, didn't I? Emmanuel Henderson flips it over to Cam Pickett as he's running left side. What a play on the kickoff return, and just shy of the 40 is where the Jayhawks will start this drive.
Go little trick here. Get everybody moving one way. Flip that thing the other way. Do a nice job on the back side of it. In both of these offenses, you see a lot of shifts, trades, motions.
A lot of time for Daniels. Slings it down the seam to Bowden Gruen, his tight end, and he is upended inside the 30. Capped by Daniels, receives a block, hops over it, and spins away from a tackler down to the 21. Ballard runs right, stops, hit as he throws to the end zone for a touchdown. Bowden Gruen with the catch. Cole Ballard's first toss of the day is for 6.
The trades, the motions, you get the defenders to get their eyes in another direction, and then you move to the right here, and you can see Gruen release straight up the field. Defender is thinking run the entire time. I think that was Drew Surges that was in the coverage. And
now he sets up Iowa State with great starting field position across the 40, up by 10, trying to respond after a Kansas touchdown. And this is Sama who charges out to the 46. Give him 5 on the first play. So Sama's been getting a majority of the touches in the last drive or so. He has one more, lowers the shoulder, continues to plow across midfield, and that second effort gives him the first down. Keep it on the ground. Sama stretching right side, escapes one tackle, stiff arms a defender, stays up. Bex gives it to him for a 5th consecutive time, and that Kansas defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss of 2.
You called it, partner. No quit in this Kansas defense.
Carson Hansen, the running back, is back in the game as Beck snaps it to the near sideline. Sowell breaks a tackle. First down across the 20 before he's finally ushered out of bounds by Jalil Hurley.
Well, there are a lot of ways to make explosive plays. The best way to do it, rise up, make plays by breaking tackles.
24 yards to keep the drive going. It's a first down. This is Lee. Cannot bounce away, and he is swung to the ground all the way back at the 25. It's a loss of 5.
That's Blake Harold that breaks through right there, and DK McDonald talked about him being one of the more consistent players. He's going to break through here, maybe convert it.
3rd and 15, handoff, Aiden Flora right up the middle. He stopped just shy. His first carry goes for a big chunk of 13 yards, and now there's a decision to make.
Well, what I love about the run is the decision to get vertical. He's got the speed, but he doesn't try to go to the outside.
Wide open man, it's a touchdown. Ben Bramer, the tight end, leaks out for the score.
Formation, and he's just going to sneak right up the field, be wide open. Nobody goes with him. It's great for these Cyclone fans to see Bramer, who in that Arizona State game got carted off. Scary scene there. Good to see him back in this offense. Looks pretty good.
Hands the football off to LeSean Williams. Bursts through the crease, lowers the shoulder, and he pummels his way down just shy of midfield. Give him 24 yards.
Well, Ebo, the linebacker, is just going to overrun this thing, leave all kinds of space in the middle of the field. And, you know, this is what can happen with a 3-safety defense. You know, you got to back. Which is what you see here.
Flares it out to the near sideline. It's reeled in. That is Cam Pickett, who is about 3 yards shy. They do. Handoff. This is Carson Hansen, and he is stacked up for a loss of 2 back to the 40.
Big fullbacks could do any damage.
Sama with a cut to the left. A boost. Sama stretches outside before he's escorted out of bounds across the 50 and into Kansas territory.
Sama's like, let me show you, man. Little cut right here to the outside. Sama gets all the way up into the line of scrimmage. Makes that quick move. Got that, but they've got that mentality to teach the details of the positions.
Sama again follows a block from his offensive lineman, and it is the 6th straight game that Iowa State has run for at least 150 yards. 4 carries in a row for Sama. He's got the first down, and he's planted just across the 35.
Got Tyler Moore out here. You know, they bring him back into the formation.
Sama again, another great run. Just tackled at the ankles at the 28 for 6 more. It's Lyric Rawls who makes the stop. 8 for 13. Trying to keep the drive alive. It's a handoff to Sama, stretching right side, and it's Trey Lathan that runs him out of bounds. Bex scans over the middle of the field, takes off, and he is dropped. Justice Finkley with the sack forces a turnover on downs, and there is a little bit of life for the Kansas Jayhawks. Down 17, just over 10 to play. Defense does their job. Let's see if the offense can next.
Kansas got to produce some fairly quick points because defensively they have not been able to stop Iowa State.
What's it zipped to the sideline? That's caught. Keaton Quebecca's first catch of the day is just shy of the marker.
But just kind of knowing his mentality, I don't think he's scared to run it if he needs to.
Into the flat, it's caught, it's a first down. Cam Pickett moves the chains. First defensive penalty today for Iowa State, who's played such a clean game. Daniels, quick throw, caught, Levi Wentz, first down. 2nd and long. Unloads to the sideline, Keaton Quebecca falling to the ground. It's another first down for Kansas. The season-ending injury, but he's been fantastic this year for the Cyclones. 2nd down, delivers over the middle, pass is picked off. Marcus Neal with the interception for Iowa State at the goal line. Kansas's first turnover in the last 3 games is a costly one. And the Shark does it again.
Well, they talk about how physical Marcus Neal is inside the box. But with the power of his own eyes, he's able to get that ball back.
Still running to that left side. Hansen's got the first down, stretching to the edge, and a shoestring tackle just saved what might have been a touchdown. That's Devin Dye, but another 14 yards for Hansen.
Well, they don't set the edge on this side of the defense. Nice job of the combo block between Neal and consistencies, especially with pass catching on offense. Hasn't been what they wanted it to be.
Becht fakes the handoff, sets the feet, delivers a strike. It's a first down. Iowa State is into Kansas territory as they continue to chew the clock.
To Iowa State to play and to see those guys persevere. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Play action. Becht floats it over the top. It's caught. Will not be easy next week, but Kansas still has the chance for bowl eligibility. This is Dylan Lee, who is tackled after a loss of 1, brings up 4th down.
People kind of get tired. They think it's cliche here and on the outside, but about the process.
Aiden Flora, big run for Aiden Flora. His first touchdown is the exclamation point on the day for the Cyclones.
Last little cut to his right. You're going to see it right in the hole as a safety, or it might be Saeed Gibbs coming up to make that tackle, and Gibbs just doesn't step in front of him. We know about the speed, but that little move by Flora back to the inside and the little dance at the end there. And you get a lot of competition. Other guys make plays. It really inspires other people. And
Cole Ballard, the backup quarterback, is in the game. He completes a pass to Bowden Gruen, the tight end. Ballard drops it off over the middle. Bryson Canty slides to the ground just inside the 45. Ballard launches towards the goal line, just broken up. Ben Nagoy bats it away on the final play of the day and saves some people.